a win, a finish feels good. Whether I'm subbing somebody, whether I'm punching somebody, kneeing them, kicking them, elbowing, it doesn't matter.
Your take on the Adesanya's fight against Jan? What do you think went wrong there?
If Izzy goes back up to 205 trying to escape this dragon butt whooping, I'm gonna give it to him.
This is your first main event in UFC. How do you feel? Did it bring some pressure?
Hi, okay. Welcome to the show, Kevin, the Trailblazer Holland. Thank you for taking the time talking to us here in Indonesia, to all the millions of UFC fans in Indonesia. My name is Ferzi from Kompas.com, and this is my colleague Ardianto from Bolasport.com, the number one
Hi, Kevin.
website in Indonesia.
Okay.
Okay, we just lose you for a bit there.
My bad. People gonna call me. That's they love Kev.
Okay, so yeah, thank you. So tell me, Kevin, how are you feeling about this first bout in 2021 then?
Man, I feel like I've been sitting and waiting all year long, but I'm here now, Bucko. So I'm very excited to be getting back in there and putting my hands on something.
Uh, okay, now uh, the world seems to stand still, right, in 2020, but you are moving up the charts with your 5-0 performances. Tell us, how was it for you personally this past 12 months have been?
You talking about during the pandemic, from the moment the UFC announced that we weren't going to have any fights to now. It's been a whirlwind. It's been ups and downs, smiles and frowns, and bear with me. It's been a little bit of everything. And if you didn't know, now you know. That was the music line right there. I just hit you with. It's been nice, man. I really can't complain. We have things that occur all year, every year, and COVID-19 was just a name that you could put on 2020. We're here in 2021. I'm still kicking. I'm still ticking, and gliding like a rolling on a wristwatch. I'm good to go, baby. I've been excited about the whole thing. I prevailed through the darkest times, and I'm here. And so it makes me excited.
Yeah, because it's not just the wins, but the way you won the fights along the way, right? It's got to
Yes,
mean something, right?
yeah, I really like the way I walk my walk, and I like the way I talk my talk. So I really, I'm semi proud of what I did in 2020. It would have been nicer to collect a few more bodies, but I collected as many as I could.
Okay, so three of your last five fights, if I'm not mistaken, have ended in KO or a TKO by knees and punches. Is it much more satisfying for you to win like that compared to a submission win?
Yeah, I mean, a win, a finish feels good. Whether I'm subbing somebody, whether I'm punching somebody, kneeing them, kicking them, elbowing, it doesn't matter. A finish is a finish, and a finish feels good. It's going through the decision that never feels great, because then
Yeah,
it's not clarified that you caught the body. It's just clarified that you won the
you won one.
competition. I'm not
Okay.
there to win the competition. I'm there to collect the body, and it's like the body is a trophy. If you can collect the body, you can go home, sculpt it, mold it, make a little action figure, and put it on your wall. And so the knockouts and the submissions, they're way better.
Okay, but if you have to win by knockouts or the submissions, do you have any preference?
Nope. As long as it's one or the other. As long as it's one or the other. I just don't like decisions. Just don't like decisions.
Oh, you just don't like the decisions. Okay, you
Yeah, if I
yourself.
could look, if I could knock somebody out with my hand, and on
Yeah.
the process of them falling down, they tap them out as a tap out, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, just like your few fights, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
you absolutely praised the legend. That is Jacare Souza after your match with him.
Mhm.
But what kind of legacy do you think yourself will leave in the UFC, Kevin?
All of the kids from the 909, the 951, and the 817, and the 682. That's the only legend to leave. They'll be like, oh man, that guy was G, and they want to do it like me. Other than that, I can't say. It's like,
Yeah.
hopefully people are entertained. And other than that, there's no legacy to leave. It's just me going out there and blazing a bunch of trails, punching people in the face, and making it feel hotter and fire than peppermints. That's all I can do.
Making knockouts from the back, right?
Yeah, just a little bit here, a little bit there. Maybe the pump really shoot what I fought really gas. You got to know what it was. It's gas. I farted and it stunk, and Jacare passed out. It wasn't the punch.
Yeah. Okay. So, regarding the other regarding the other matches in the UFC, have you you've seen the Leon Edwards fight, right? What do you think needs to be done to stop that eye poke thing from happening again?
There's nothing that you can do. It happens. It's like
Yeah.
fingers go on the eye. It's like you're trying to avoid that, but it's like maybe we wear goggles. Maybe we wear goggles. Oh no.
Oh, for you personally, do you think like the gloves needs to be changed, or maybe there's a little bit more punishment, even though it's accidental?
No, I mean, I think we've had a lot of DQs within the past week and a half, 2 weeks. I think we need to come up with a game plan where you can go to the scorecards if there's a DQ. If it's already been around or two. If you can't go to the scorecards, then
Mm.
yeah, it's just a weird situation. We just have to do a better job of not fouling people, and then you have to do a better job if you get fouled, not being a girl about it, just sucking it up and just continue to fight. So it's part of the game.
Okay. So, well, I'm curious about your take on the Adesanya's fight against Jan. What do you think went wrong there?
He says he didn't put on weight, but I'm willing to assume that he put on a few pounds and probably felt a little sluggish in there, and just ultimately wasn't as fast as he wanted to be. And then John went out there and put on a great game plan. He went out there, outstruck the striker, and then took him down when he had to take him down. He was overall a better mixed martial artist, and you can't take anything away from John. And you can't be mad at Israel for not getting the job done. Shit happens, it's a part of
Yeah.
it's a part of growing, and it's a part of being in the sport. It would have been nice to be undefeated, but not everybody's to be. Not everybody's Floyd Mayweather. You take an L, it is what it is. Wipe your shoulders off and keep it going. Uh, that being said, I've seen a lot of different things, but nothing that I feel to mention. His coach will fix the problems if he can, and if they can't, I'll exploit it again.
Yeah. Because Israel went there like 200.5, like one of the lightest in light heavyweight, right? Do,
Yeah.
do you have any ambitions to go up there also?
What, the heavyweight to the light heavyweight?
Yeah, light heavyweight.
Yeah, if Izzy goes back up to 205 trying to escape this dragon butt whooping I'm gonna get,
You're gonna chase him
yeah,
all
I'll
the
go to
way.
205. Yeah, I'll chase him to 205. Yeah, I'll chase a few guys at 205 if I had to. But no, it's like you might see me at 170 pounds next. It's like I go south. I don't have to go north. It's
Yeah.
like I'm a light guy, not a heavy guy. These guys, they're walking around 200 plus. I'm walking around, 5, 10 pounds away from 85. I'm not a big guy.
Hmm.
It's like so. No,
No.
205. It's like maybe when I'm 34 years old, my very last fight in the UFC, I'll do 34. I'll do 205 just for shits and giggles, and I can eat whatever I want to eat. But other than that, no, 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 no. It's like where I'm at. I can eat enough here. It's like I ate
Yeah.
donuts the other night. I ate cookies last night. It's like it's no big deal.
Okay, sure. So, with the vaccination on progress, and I think the global pandemic is going to get really handled right now. Like UFC 261 will be a full crowd event, so they say. How much does this mean to you, mate?
Man, it just means I get to go watch UFC fights all over again, live and in person. So I'm excited to go watch. I'm excited to go take a couple people with me. I'm excited to have fun. I'm excited to be able to have people come back to my fights. My grandma wants to watch. My mom wants to watch. My little brother, my family. My family wants to be there. My team wants to be there. So we're excited to have crowds back. We're excited to get back on the big bang. It's like we've been killing people in silence, and now we get the public assassination all over again. So, boy, we're excited.
But no more instructions heard from the ringside again, right? From DC.
No more cheat codes, but that's
No more
okay though.
cheat codes. Yeah.
No
Okay, so that's about it from me. I'll hand it over to my friend Ardianto. Go on, Ardianto.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, bro? Good, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Let's say this is your first main event in UFC. How do you feel? Did it bring some pressure to you?
No, no, no. It's tiring more than anything, man. It's longer fights, and you don't get started until later at night. By the time they're fighting, I'm already yawning and ready to go to bed. So, just gotta stay up a little later. That's all it is. Gotta get used to staying up a little later.
Do you bring something different with your preparation? Maybe some coffee, yes, yeah, so that you don't yawn on the fight.
No, take a longer nap.
Is there anything good with your preparation?
Preparation? I don't do
Yeah.
preparation. I wake up, take a shower, take a poop, take another shower, and go fight. It's like whatever the day brings. That's how we take it. It's like try not to think about it too hard. A fight is a fight. Whether I was gonna fight when I was coming out of the bar or coming out from getting dinner with the family, the fight's a fight. When you step up to fight me, that's what you're gonna get, a fight.
Okay. So what do you expect from Derek Brunson? I
Oh,
think that's it.
Yeah, I expect him to either tuck his chin or carry his chin up high, one or the other. You know what I mean? You either get a Derek Brunson that wants to take it pretty slow and he tries to get methodical, and I'm cool with that. Or you get a Derek Brunson that just rushes in, bulldozing the whole time because he's emotional and he's mad at you. I'm cool with that. No matter what, I expect Derek Brunson to come and for me to be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever Derek Brunson tries to do, I can't tell you because he, with Henry Hoof being his new coach, he's looking better. But with me having the coaches that I have, they always look pretty good. So it'll be a good time. It'll be what it is.
So how do you see this fight? It seems like Brunson is like an awesome, like a test for a new guy that's going up to the division,
gatekeeper.
right?
Gatekeeper, yeah. He's a gatekeeper. That's what we call him, a gatekeeper. It's see if I get past the big gates. He's the gatekeeper. If I get past him, I'm through the gates. I'm in the upper echelon. I can do this, do that. But usually people who beat Brunson get a belt. So go beat Brunson, go get a belt. And I don't even want the belt. It just happens because you beat Brunson.
Okay. So can you tell us your game plan? Are you confident to bring another 50 grand performance bonus?
Yeah, my game plan against Brunson. I got this little 9mm bullet tattooed on my right here. Just shoot him until I can't shoot him no more. You see what I'm saying? And eventually one of these shells will land and he will get popped. That's the game plan. Shoot until I can't shoot no more.
Okay. Let's say you say that the Buckley finish in 2020 against Kasangana is the best, right?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good finish.
Yeah.
I birthed my son into the game. I'm very proud that my son is here. So yes, it was a good finish.
Have you asked him to tell you some trick about the spinning back kick?
Oh, have I? No. I taught him that. He's my son. Everything he does that's good, I taught him. Everything he does that's bad, his mama taught him. So just remember, I'm his dad.
you only teach him the good things in life, right?
I only teach my kids the good stuff. The bad stuff usually comes from genetic problems from the mother. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about his real mom. I'm talking about whatever coach that taught him bad techniques. I don't talk about people's mom.
Okay, so that you teach him the trick, right? Because you his dad. So can we expect something similar in this weekend? Also maybe later.
Yeah. If Brunson holds my leg too long, I will do the same kick that my son did. You know what I mean? It's like I said, I taught it to him, his father. So yeah, if Brunson holds my leg too long, I'll jump and I'll spin and I'll kick him with the leg. I might jump and do 2 circles and kick him with that leg, just because y'all don't really believe I'm his father, but I'm his father. I'm gonna show y'all something. Watch. Y'all think I'm playing. Big Daddy gonna come in there and do something. They'll call me Poppy when I get done with this. Poppy.
Okay. So let's talk about the future, right? You are one of the most active fighter, right? 5-0 last year. So are you going to push the record further? I mean, your record now is equal with Naudere. Are you going to be the best? Maybe try to get 6-0 this year, or maybe.
Yeah, that'd be nice, man. If they let me do 6, I'll do 6. It's like I didn't want to be tied last year. I wanted to step up and keep going, but everybody that I probably could have stepped up and kept going against was sick, or was hurt, or was tired. It was a long year, so I understand. But this year's a new year, and I'm looking forward to getting 6. I'm starting a month early, 2 months early, so 6 is a possibility. So you keep me active, and I'll be ready to
go. Okay. So maybe this is the last. What do you see in yourself at the end of the year? Are you confident to be one of the contenders for the title?
It's a good question. Getting past Brunson tells us it all. Like I continue to say, Brunson, he's the gatekeeper that if you beat, you tend to go get a belt. You don't beat Brunson, and you tend not to do as great as you thought you were going to do. So it's all about getting past Brunson. We get past Brunson, and that answers my question. That answers the question. We get past Brunson. No, you don't get past Brunson. Maybe you still get 6 wins this year. It's a whole lot of scrapping.
Okay. So maybe this is the last question for me. Israel Adesanya said that he's not get an interest with another fighter in the middleweight. Do you believe you can bring those excitement to him so he going to look at you and challenge you
No,
the game?
no, I'm not gonna bring excitement to him. You know, it's
Mhm.
like I'm allowed to cuss on here, right?
I'm
No,
sorry.
all right. Uh, I'm not worried about Asanya. Asanya can do whatever he
Okay.
wants to do. He's coming off a loss. I'm coming off a win. He needs to go get his wins back right. He may have the belt, but in my eyes, when you lose, you lose. You lose everything. You know, he's lost everything. You know, and so his next fight is to see if he gets the belt or if he loses the belt. You know, it's like he better be happy he went up to 205 and lost there and now lost to 85. He's coming off a L. I'm coming off a W. He needs to ask me what he can do for me to look at him if I want to fight him. He's still coming off a loss. You know, let's
Okay.
not forget that. Let's not
Okay.
forget that. You know, the man just got his butt whooped. You know, so
Okay, thank you.
So yeah.
That's
thank
from.
you.
Yeah, so I just got the word that it's all the time we have for today. Trailblazer, thank you so much for your time talking to the millions of UFC fans in Indonesia. We wish you very good luck in your next bout and for this whole year and for the whole of your career. Much success for you. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.